So I just want to spend 5 minutes telling you about BookMooch and what BookMooch is, and I'll tell you the story. I was on vacation in Norwich in England, and I came upon a community center where there was a room and there were bookshelves everywhere, and people were sitting reading books, and there were signs that said, "Leave a book, take a book." And what people were doing is they were taking books like this that they were finishing reading, and they're leaving on the bookshelf, and someone else would then come and pick it up. So I'm actually going to do this. I've got a book here. I'm going to give it to you, sir. Here you go, sir. Now, the way BookMooch works is now I have a credit, and I can go ask someone else who has a book. So actually, this guy over here, thank you, sir. There, I've just used BookMooch to swap a book over the world without killing myself. And you can see it is all over the world. Here, BookMooch is in German, it's in Italian, it's in French. So what BookMooch is you take books that you have read, that you now want to give to somebody else. You type them in, someone asks you for a book, and then you send it to them for free. In exchange, you can now ask someone else for a book. Now, the word mooch in English means to get something for free. And in fact, you can see here we are searching for Orson Scott Card, who's a popular science fiction author, and you can get the book for free. I'm showing you sort of slides. This is the book itself. And on the next slide, you're going to see, you hit the word mooch, and then you can see the person you're actually getting the book from in 10 seconds. This is the only problem with this format here, is I have to sort of babble for the last 10 seconds rather than telling you something informative. All right, here we go. Here's a picture of Mr. Rock and Roller, ta-da, who's got this book. In fact, there are several people who have the book. And the beautiful thing about this is you can trade books all over the world and you get them for free. In fact, when I was developing this site, it's completely non-commercial. The original idea for the site was never buy a book again. And I presented this to the head of Amazon in Europe, and he was really unhappy. So we came up with a much better title, which at the time was New Life for Old Books, which was very touchy-feely. Didn't mean anything to anyone. So now we have give books away, get books you want. But I probably will go back to never buy a book again, because it's a shame for people to buy books and throw them out. So you can see you can also find books in your geographic locality. So it's also about connecting with people. We have a thing called Mooch and Smooch. And what Mooch and Smooch is people getting together in local cafes ahead of time, deciding what books they want to trade, and then meeting together, maybe hugging or smooching in the process. This is a thing called the Mooch Bar. So the Mooch Bar is a browser plugin, lets you surf Amazon to find books you like. Instead of clicking the add to shopping cart button, you hit the Mooch button on the top, and you can probably guess. Here we go. This book is in fact available. This is a real demo. You can, instead of buying it, simply hit Mooch and get it for free. Of course, in order to get it for free, you would have had to give books of your own to other people. If the book wasn't available, you could save it for later, and this is in fact what's happened. Over 400,000 books are now in wishlist. Instead of people using the Amazon wishlist feature, they use the Mooch wishlist feature to try and get books for free, and they give books away. Even worse for Amazon, this is the Amazon lists feature, and it shows you modern African literature, and there's lots and lots of books. What do you think will happen when you hit the Mooch button here? Suspense. Well, there's 43 books that Amazon is recommending, of which all these right here are available completely for free right now. Or if you'd like to get more of them, you can just hit save for later, and all 43 will be added. And as those books become available on the planet, you will get them absolutely for free, as long as you keep up your end of the bargain, which is that you're giving books away as you go. The site's doing absolutely explosively. Last month, 38,000 books were traded. The site was launched in August. It's in 91 countries, translated in 6 languages. It's completely free. There's no cost to use the site. The only cost is to send a book to somebody else. But of course, this works out because then you get a book for free when it comes back. More fancy charts, lots of up curves. Very exciting. That's essentially the end of the presentation. The last slide, you're going to see a happy little book running to a new owner and making everyone feel very good. Thanks very much.